Hi, beautiful being. I hope that this message greets you with a smile and an open heart. Taking an opportunity to connect with you all about August and about the energy that is happening and the portal that we are in. Because we are in a major energetic portal. And whether you experience that physically inside of your body, whether you experience that in your material realm, whatever it is that you're creating here and now, we are in an auspicious moment for our growth and evolution, not only individually, collectively. So whenever we enter into these energetic portals, and August is an energetic portal consistently every year, because of the alignments that we have with Sirius, the central sun or the higher self of our solar system, because of the alignments that we have that come through the eclipse portal, and because of the meteor shower that comes through, August is just this galactic month of transformation. Something that's sitting on this heart right now, and something that I'm guided to open up in how I'm able to support people through the month of August, I will be sharing with you in this video, and just touching base on kind of the energetics that are at play. So thank you for taking the time to watch and to be here. So energetically speaking, I speak to this portal, this activation point that I know you're experiencing, especially if you're watching this video. You have an awareness of your omniscience, omnipresent, omnipotent, beautiful, divine, loving, luminous nature. This I know to be truth. And right now, we have an opportunity for our physical, material reality to shift into a timeline that becomes in alignment with what we have logically or consciously created a knowing of the last 5 years. So in 2012, when a lot of us started to awaken to our true divine nature, it became something that was very cognitively or logically known, and it stayed in an energetic much along our crown and our higher energy centers or in our mind. That said, what usually happens when a new energy comes in is it takes a little bit of time for that energy to then start to manifest itself on the physical planes, for us to start to activate into the new timelines of this knowing that we've developed, that we are infinitely abundant, that we are all love, that the entire universe is conspiring continuously in our favor, and the radical accountability that we are co-creating with the divine, that everything that we are experiencing in our lives are our own creation, and taking 100% accountability for that. So it takes a little bit of energetic kind of leeway to get us into that space where we are now able to physically see the manifestation of our spiritual nature in form. So this portal that we're in right now is allowing for those who choose, remember this is always a choice, to start to align with higher timelines of experience and start to bring their consciousness down into their roots to start creating the life that they have been knowing is our divine birthright in the physical. So this gateway that we enter into in August allows us to bring to the surface anything that is no longer in alignment, anything that's not vibrationally in alignment with our highest and best truth, so that we may start to co-create with the divine what we truly in our heart wish to be experiencing. So the shadow element of an eclipse portal, the eclipses block out our luminescent light. It blocks out the sun. There's a dance where the energy of the sun becomes blocked and the shadow aspect comes to the surface. So our shadows start to surface so that we can get more deeply in touch with what is no longer vibrationally in alignment, for us to be creating in the physical what we are soul knowing to be our truth within. So in this kind of gateway that we're in right now, the Lion's Gate, shadow might be surfacing, physical sensations might be surfacing, these experiences might be surfacing, so that you can become more aware that these energies have been unconsciously undermining your conscious knowing that you are divine embodied, that everything is conspiring for your highest and best. So during this time is a really auspicious moment for us to do deep inner work, for us to get really clear, literally clear, become an empty vessel, emptied of our shadows, emptied of our fears, emptied of the stories that are holding us back, that are no longer serving us, so that we may be filled by divine lights, by magic, and start to experience that manifesting in our form. So how I am being called to show up for the rest of the month of August is to open up space in my container to work with people in a one-time, one-on-one manner. Typically, I work with people in a 3 to 6 month long one-on-one mentoring program that goes through all of these stories and goes through all these experiences and allows someone to be supported for, a longer point of their journey. That said, these moments now, these grand activation portals, are opportunities for us to rapidly heal, evolve, and grow. I will be opening in my space to work with people who have maybe resonated with me or who want to receive intuitive guidance, energy clearing, healing, activation, and really get a clear divine mirror to what is no longer serving them, and create a plan of right action, of divine action and intention for them to be able to thrive and access new timelines of experience, create quantum leaps throughout this month of August. In this space, since I am really filled as far as my one-on-one mentorship program goes right now, I'm not in a space of taking in new long-term one-on-one beings into my mentor program, because I have reached my capacity for that currently right now. I have carved out time in my schedule, and I've opened up my schedule quite a bit to allow for these one-on-one sessions to happen just through the month of August. So for those of you who have had a one-on-one experience with me before, this is not the only time I've been called to do this. There are activation portals that the higher self guides me to show up for people in this way. So what I have co-created with the divine to be the offering throughout the month of August is to have 90-minute sessions with individuals that combine two of the pieces of work that this soul offers. One is an energetic healing, clearing, and activation for the first half of our session that allows for me to connect to you, as I am a conduit of energy, so I am able to connect through you to heal your body through healing this body, as though I were in your body, healing it, activating it, clearing it. Also downloading messages, intuitive guidance, all different types of messages have really come through in these sessions. I've received messages about what people's next steps were. I've received relationship advice. I've received, kind of a greater picture of their soul's purpose advice. What some might call psychic intuitive guidance comes through. The second portion of these 90-minute sessions will be a one-on-one hour-long session with me, where we will take all that was received and we will create a structured organization and a plan for you, a plan of action for you to show up in your embodied fullness and your divine self, and to create some galactic quantum leaps in your life throughout this month. So it's a holistic approach of getting clarity, insight, guidance, healing, activation to support you in harnessing this incredibly profound and divine portal of energy that we are in. So that in the fall, as we move into the fall, the harvest, what you do right now is creating your harvest. So the seeds have been planted, right? And you are going to start harvesting your abundance depending on what you choose. So that's the time that we're in now. So right now, August prepares us for September, October, when we're harvesting our abundance. This template for our experience throughout the rest of the year into the winter, when we really take all of that and it starts to just go deep inside of our being, and we go inwards, and we go into our expansive mode. So this is available through the end of August. These one-on-one sessions, one-time sessions. To be clear on that, this is not the long-term mentoring program that I typically offer. These are the one-time sessions that I do at various activation portals throughout the year. So I did this similar session this time last year, because August is a time when the soul is called to step up and to support people in accessing these higher timelines. So any session that's scheduled in the month of August will be able to have this one-on-one support from me in a way that you are not typically able to receive, given that I don't typically choose to do these one-time sessions, because in other points of the year when we're not in portals, having a more consistent guidance is much more auspicious. We are in an activation portal. We are in a timeline hopping opportunity where we can create these galactic leaps in 90 minutes in one single activation session. So that's why these are available only during activation portals. So the information for that is going to be right below this video in the site. You can email me, jessicajones@lovesmission.com, or if we're connected on social media, you can send me a message so that we can set up your appointment, so you can set up your galactivation session, so that you can start to experience the magic that you see here and now, to experience your divine abundance, and to allow for an instant moment of dropping the stories that are holding you back. Dropping those stories that are holding you back, so you can access a higher timeline of experience and bring all of that cosmic goodness into embodiment, into integration, which is what this being specializes in. So I hope that you, if you feel guided, take advantage of this opportunity to connect, to expand, and to receive divine support and guidance, because you are utterly worthy. For this and so much more, I give thanks. Much love. Godspeed.